Alright, we are back to try to put this thing out of its misery. Not to say it's a bad game, but screw this boss. So we actually did go back through the levels and collect the rest of the secrets. I'm not going to show you where they are, but if you were paying attention during the levels, you probably know where they are. What I'm wondering now is if I actually need to use the mines. Maybe I just need to hit it hard enough. And there was no damage reduction, if you were wondering. The closest thing is it's... Oh, you don't have to use the mines. I was just making it super hard on myself for no reason. I'm glad to hear that. It's good to know. I take back what I said about this fight being super creative in that way. It actually would have been creative if you had to use the spring mines to spring it back up. But nope. Just shoot it. What? That was a direct hit. See, I keep hitting it! Why does it just... It's not out of range. The range was almost full screen. Like, it just randomly doesn't work. I can't think of a better way to hit it. Maybe if I can use the fire and ram myself into it? Fire might be able to hit it more reliably? Maybe? Doesn't work at all. Alright. So why does that keep happening? Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. What? Stupid game is starting to make me sound like one of those YouTubers just complain about everything. Because complaining is funny. And people laugh at people who complain and yell at bad games. Well, I refuse to be that. I enjoy games. I enjoy AAA games. I enjoy indie games. I just enjoy gaming. It's the only weapon that actually does this reliably. Ironically. And it still doesn't work. Thanks. What does warp do to the ball? Maybe it just warps it right onto his head. That would be nice. Nothing useful. Is it invincible right when it comes out? Is that why that's happening? Alright, got half-life. I don't know. I don't know why that's not working. It just decides when it wants to work. That or the shot just does random damage. That's all I got. Ugh. There's a difference between having to figure out what the pattern is, to figure out what to do, and just having the game not let you do it. In this case, I don't know why it's not working. That's the frustrating part. Last video I can blame on myself because I didn't know the exact rules, but this time I do, and it's still not working. Maybe it's because I'm hitting it from the bottom? Or I just happen to hit it from the bottom with this thing? Maybe I'm just tricking it out. It is supposed to use the mine? Because hitting it from the side doesn't seem to work. But I can hit it from the top with the mines. And if I hit it twice, it works no matter what. I don't know. Hitting it from the bottom seems to work. Hitting it twice seems to work. For some reason. Oh, warp works on them sometimes and not other times. That's good. Thanks for that game. Knew that was coming too. Okay. Seems to work if I hit it with both of them. So is it because I hit it from the bottom? Is it because I hit it with the mines? Or because it's damage based? I just have to do enough damage to it? See, that time I hit it with one, and it still worked. Looks like it's just getting hit by the explosion. It's doing extra damage and knocking it up. Something I can't really control. Take this very methodically. There had better not be a third form. Looks like it actually over. Ah, the betrayal that happened at the beginning of the game. She thinks it's funny too. What? Because I sent you into the army. Oh well. There's sound. Thought maybe it glitched for a minute. You don't say. Isn't that the entire plot? Generic artificial life form. Okay, that's kind of funny. I guess yeah, her costume isn't how revealing it is, but how the metal seems to be bent around like that. It's like it's cloth. That's just weird. Well, they're kind of whatever you designed them to be. This country shall go unnamed for political correctness reasons. Valid question. So he answered the question of why humans can choose by making machines that can choose. That makes no sense. That answers nothing. And that's Metagal. By Retro Revolution. Did a good job for the most part. While the game did lean a little too hard on its source material, I actually think it did a really good job. The tweaks they made really made it feel distinct. Distinct enough to be a good experience. Like putting the special weapons on a cooldown was a great decision. Powers are more powerful without being spammable. They're a lot of fun to use. So, can I play someone else now? Yes. The entire crew is here. That actually went a lot quicker than I thought it would, so let's just see how one goes. How different they are from the main one. Oh, different stages too. I didn't expect that. Oh, hello. So she actually has her powers from what she did as boss. I like that. I expected her to just be a palette swap. Figured that out before. Thanks, game. And the Revival Continue system was actually really genius. A great way to make the game a little easier, or make the mechanics a little easier, while you can allow you to make the game harder. So you can give more challenge without being frustrating. Kind of like the modern Rayman games. You remove lives in order to make the game harder and not frustrate the player. It's exactly what this game did, but it still left the player with something they want to collect in the golden gears. That's really good. Are all the stages different for the other characters? Oh! I guess they are. Oh, that's cool. Oh no, it's just Shield Girl stage. Ran out. So she explodes whenever she gets hit. Yeah, I'm not going to go through the whole thing again. I actually want you guys to play this, because it's actually a really good game. I enjoyed it. And there's still more to discover, apparently, which is good. And I would like you guys to buy it, play it, and discover it. You can find it on Steam. Support indie developers. Support the game. It's basically Mega Man, but slightly tweaked. And honestly, some of the mechanics are a little bit more interesting. As I've said before. So those are my thoughts. That was Metagal. Thank you for making the game, developers. Thank you for watching the game, watchers. Thank you for speaking words, mouth. And I will see you next time in the next game.